Colonel Kernel is a bourbon barrel-aged barley wine style ale with corn. Think of it as a sticky caramel corn served out of a tasty bourbon barrel, but without the kernels to stick in your teeth. It's best enjoyed while in uniform via a tulip or wine glass, unless you want an earful. And this is from the 2016 edition, 14.8% alcohol, from Orange County, California.
We are the Tapping Out Show. My name is Jeremy. This is Matt. We're going to do the Bruery's Colonel Kernel. This is actually a barley wine made with corn. The thing about the Bruery is all their beers are high alcohol content from what we've had. Kernel, obviously in the name, it's barley wine that's brewed out of kernels of corn. The Bruery, for the most part, do really a lot of good flavors, and that's just because they're good at what they do. They're a big name here in California. And they're actually opening up in D.C. and Texas? Or is it just D.C.? I think it might be D.C.
I know they're expanding, and it's good to see, any local businesses doing well. But, it's good to see that some local California breweries are doing well, expanding outside of the local market. Definitely looks like your kind of beer.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, their product is kind of something they don't...
Money.
Well, they don't really do one style of beer or another, and like we said from before, they really put the flavor and the alcohol to the test on anything they make. Everything that we've had from the Bruery is high alcohol. Everything we've had from the Bruery is flavorful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way to put that. It's a barley wine. I can't see through this at all. There's a little bit of yeast at the bottom, so there's some yeast cakes to it.
It's browny, orangey, muddy.
It's got some carbonation to it, though, which is kind of surprising.
There's going on in there.
It's caramel, barley wine. I mean, most people that drink barley wine get the caramel taste to it, just because that's what they do.
Yeah.
I don't think I smell corn, but then again, I don't know what corn smells like in beer.
It's kind of, I was gonna say the same thing, but it doesn't smell like, like a corn on the cob kind of smell.
Right.
So.
All right.
Let's see.
You ready? Cheers.
Wow.
Wait, all right. Hold on.
Strong.
You want to go first?
I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. It's a little too...
Bourbon?
I don't know. It's a little too much. Not to steer anybody away from it, because these aren't my favorite kind of beers, but it's sweet. It's got all the flavors, but
I want to say it's the bourbon barrel that kind of...
It's just hard to choke down for me. I'm not gonna lie. And me, I like the strong alcohol. Some of the bourbon barrel beers are just
rough.
Well, not just that. I mean, I can handle strong. I drink liquor. It's just more of a drinkability, consistency kind of thing for me.
All right, so, I mean, it's a barley wine. I can taste the bourbon barrel, which is kind of throwing it off in a weird way. Because I love bourbon barrel-aged beers. I can taste the kernels, which is not bad. I can taste the caramel notes, which is not bad.
Yeah.
but there's something so off on this that it's kind of I can you put your finger on? I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's like there's something about it that's just not. It's not good. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly.
For me, it just comes down to drinkability. It's hard for me to really put it down. It's got a lot of flavor, and it just the way it's layered, the texturing on it just doesn't really work for me.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm tapping out on this one.
You know, for me, it's a rough beer to drink. You know, I'm the kind of person you got to kill me to make me tap out. But flavor wise, I would probably agree with you. I think it's just a lot to handle, and you know, it's rough.
So is that a Matt way of saying you tapping out?
I would say I'm tapping out on this one.
All right. So tapping out show first. Both of us are tapping out. I'm sorry. We like the Bruery. I don't like this beer.